Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a all Darling Girl products tutorial, which I totally wasn't planning on doing, but I really wanted to do like a bright look today, and I wanted to use the shade Tartelette, which is actually a blush. Let's see if I can find it on this crazy table. It's actually a blush, and it isn't even lip safe or eye safe, but you know what? Just freaking look at that. It's like, oh my god. Here, I'll swatch it. For those of you that don't know what it looks like. Can you see that green shift? Just, oh my god. Totally. Yes. And that is why I had to use it on my eyeballs. So yeah, if you guys are interested on how to get this face, and also if you're interested on how, if you want to know how I do my foundation, then yeah, that's in here too. Yeah, if you guys are interested, then just keep watching. Okay, so first things first, I already primed my eye, and now I'm going to be applying some of the Brija Adhesive Eye Wax, and I'm just going to be applying a thin layer of that on my lid. Now I'm going to be taking this blush that is not eye safe, but it's absolutely gorgeous, from Darling Girl. And it's not eye safe, but it is lip safe. And it's freaking pretty, you guys, so it has to go on my eyeballs because, yeah. But if you were going to use this shade, then, you know, use at your own discretion. So yeah, just going to be taking that one and putting it on the inner half of the lid. The eye wax just kind of grabs onto that duochrome, so brings it out. It's so pretty. Now I'm just going to be taking a crease brush and buffing out that edge. I'm going to be picking up a little bit more of that shadow on a different crease brush, and then just kind of dragging it very, very lightly, with hardly any of that pigment on there, very, very lightly through the rest of the crease. Just to kind of give it a wash of color. Okay, now the next shadow I'm going to be taking is Alright Ma from Darling Girl. I believe this one was discontinued, but it's just a purple with a bunch of sparkles in it, so any kind of purple you have would be fine. So this one's just going on the rest of the lid. Gonna bring it slightly up in the crease. Connect it in the center. Then I'm going to take that crease brush again and blend out the purple in the crease. Okay, and then I'm going to bring back some of that purple on the lid because it kind of went away. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to really, really blend the crease out really well, just to kind of make it look like this, where it's just like a wash, color wash. Like that. And now I'm going to go into the Naked Basics and take this shadow, Walk of Shame, and use that for my brow highlight, and also use it to further blend the colors out in the crease. Okay, now I'm going to go back into that Tartelette color. Pick up a little bit of that on my brush and just kind of go over the edge of that, just mingling those two together. And since they don't really mesh well, I mean they do, but they don't, I'm going to be adding some Darling Girl Liquid Stardust. This one is in the shade Thin White Duke, which is no longer available, and I think her Stardusts are not on the site right now. They're not available, but she is going to be making them available very soon, so keep an eye out for that, because seriously, these are like some of my favorite things from Darling Girl. So, just going to be shaking that up really well, and then I'm just going to kind of dab it on my finger. And then just patting it over that center part where those two colors meet. This really helps it like blend better. I'm not really sure how because it's just glitter, but yeah, it looks really pretty now. Galaxy. So yeah. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of that Stardust, put it in the inner corner. While that's still kind of wet, I'm going to be taking the shadow because you asked, which is from the Edward Scissorhands collection, which is retired. I think it's coming back in like winter. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. So I'm just going to be taking that and placing it. I can find my brush. Here it is. In the inner corner over top. That Stardust. Like that. Okay, next step is to do waterline. So for the waterline, I use ColourPop's Piggy Bank. Yes, ColourPop's Piggy Bank, which is this really freaking awesome purple. And I just placed it in my waterline. This stuff is so awesome in the waterline. I don't know, it's just really vibrant. I like it. The only thing I hate is that it stains. So whenever I take it off, it kind of looks like I'm sick or I've been crying, but yeah, it doesn't stay, like the stain doesn't stay for too long because, you know, I wear makeup every day, so. Okay, and then for my top liner, I just use ColourPop Swerve, yeah, the black gel liner. I really like how like creamy this is. It's really creamy and it's really pigmented. It's one of the best ones. Like this one and Fastlane are some of the best ones that I have. Some of the other ones are like weird and dry and kind of hard to work with, because they'll just kind of flake up. I don't know. It's weird. So I'm just going to be doing a winged liner. Okay. Like that. And if you need to clean it up a bit, go ahead. I hate when that happens, but you know what? Nobody's perfect. Okay, and then as per usual, my mascara is Perversion. Because it is the freaking best. Couldn't talk there for a second, sorry. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do my foundation routine. Since I haven't done one in a while, it hasn't really changed. I still do the same thing. I apply moisturizer and then I applied this primer from Smashbox. It is a photo finishing primer which has like the silicone stuff in it. Yeah, I'm just using this because it was in my Sephora or Ipsy subscription. But yeah, I like the silicone-y ones. Like the Maybelline Baby Skin does the same exact thing and it's like $6, so yeah. So I'm just going to be using this Benefit Do the Hoola bronzer. I'm going to mix it with my foundation, which today I'm going to be using Kat Von D 24/7 whatever, or no, Lock-It Tattoo Foundation. This is in the shade Light 45. Haven't used it in a while, so hopefully it's not too light. And yeah, you can tell I haven't used it in a while because it's not wanting to come out. So I'm just going to mix the two of those on the back of my hand and see how this goes. So I think because it's such a thick foundation, I'm going to use my brush to apply it. Normally I just use my little sponge to apply it, but this stuff is like super thick. I feel like it's still too light, but that's okay. So yeah, I'm basically just going to use this brush to get it everywhere, and then I'm going to smooth it out with my sponge. Just going to dot it on where I need more coverage, where I'm like more red and stuff, and I have some freaking breakouts going on. This stuff is like seriously amazing foundation. It is definitely a full coverage. I mean, look at that. No concealer or anything. Just straight up makeup or foundation. So I'm just gonna buff the rest of it on my neck, so in case it is a little bit darker or whatever. I don't want to look crazy. Which I probably already do because like my arms and, well, my chest really isn't, but my arms are like really tan from swimming. Whatever. So do that, and then for the sake of this video I will go ahead and use concealer under my eyes. I rarely use concealer under my eyes. Just because I feel like my foundation does a good enough job of hiding my circles under my eyes, which I really don't have any, but I got a little bit of darkness, so. I have yet to try the like red lipstick thing or orange, whatever color they use. It'd be interesting to try though. So I just kind of buff that in with my sponge. And then for the fun part, I actually got this in not too long ago. It is the Darling Girl Filter Faker. This one is in the shade Radiance, and it looks crazy in the jar. It looks like, you know, something you don't want to put on your face because it's freaking yellow, bright yellow. It's like a setting powder, but I'm gonna shake some off. Whoa. Shake some off into the cap, and then find a fluffy brush and set my under eyes with it. This stuff is like, seriously, I am in love. I have another one called Heavenly, which is like more of a skin tone color. But this just kind of brightens up. Okay, and then what I normally use for powder to set everything else is somewhere around here. I have no idea where it went. What the heck? That's why I can't find it. It was in my bag. Okay, so I normally use Rimmel's Stay Matte longwear pressed powder crap stuff, and this one is in the shade Transparent. So yeah, and I usually just get like a big fluffy-ish brush, bounce it around, and then bounce it on my skin. You never want to swipe because you'll mess up your makeup. And I'm usually like really freaking oily. This stuff works pretty great because I don't really have to apply it again for the rest of the day. I'm set usually. Okay, now for highlight, I'm going to be using a Darling Girl product. She made a few of them and sold them, and they sold out really quick, so she made more, which is awesome because I didn't get to get one of the first ones, so I got one of the second ones. This one is called Pink Clouds. It is a pressed spectral shift, and you can't see the shift in it, but it's like a greenish color. It's like a soft pink, and oh my god, that's my love right there. Soft pink and like green or blue shifts. I don't know. So I'm going to use this as a highlighter because yes, it's so freaking pretty. Oh my god, I'm already going to need another one of these. And I totally use this as a, oh, get out of my freaking face. I totally used this as an eyeshadow the other day, and oh my god. Beautiful. Actually, I think I'm going to do that today. I'm going to use it as a highlight under the brow. Just gives that subtle glow. It's absolutely stunning. Okay, then I'm going to kind of mingle that in with the rest of my makeup, because now I'm like glowing, which is fine. But yeah. Okay, so for a blush, I'm going to use To Love a Beast Inner Glow Blush, which is like this. It's a really pretty like orangey tannish shade with like a gold shift, I think. So just gonna lightly use that. Kind of get the pigment, most of the pigment off on the back of my hand. Just want like a natural kind of flush. Blend that in. And last but not least, for lips, I'm going to be using, I don't even know if this is available anymore. It's Darling Girls Pucker Paint in the shade Fruit Punch, which, holy crap, it's really bright. That is Fruit Punch. It's like a really pretty pinky reddish. It almost looks like the Tartelette base, kind of, sort of. But anyways, that is the final look. Let me zoom up so you can see the eyes, the cheeks, and the lips. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial, and I will see you all very soon.